Hey guys, it's Lady Soul. How y'all doing today? It's beautiful out. Well, at least where I'm at anyway. I wanted to come to you guys today with the new you versus the old you. Okay? See, I've come to a lot of my understanding, of course, with God's help, to show me, you know what? You see why a lot of people are not around you, why people don't flock with you like they used to, and all of that. You're smiling more, you worry less, you don't pass no judgments because you have more love and you hate less. And you know how they say like people will be removed from you, and if they're meant to, they'll come back. We go through life cycles, and some of them life cycles can be serious, man. Like if you didn't handle it back then, you got to handle it now. And I noticed that as I was trusting the process, I couldn't figure out, you know, why is all of this happening? What's going on? What's going on? And it was like, sit down, just trust the process. I'm putting everything out here in front of you so you can see what's going on. And I had to really, it was kind of hard because I wanted to be around certain people. I wanted to be, and it was like, Chanel, you're not in that space anymore. You done elevated. You done elevated. You No one is better than no one. I don't believe that. But some people they reach their certain level in life. So, I had to trust a lot of my intuitions. I had to put a lot of faith into God. I had to put a lot of faith in a lot of things that I wasn't too keen about, but I knew that there was a God, and I knew that he was going to show me the way. So this new versus the old. Hmm. Well, you don't have your drinking buddy no more. You don't have your smoking buddy no more. Because you realize that when you hang around certain people and you're just like, man, I don't want to do this no more. You start to back up and they don't like it. You know, I notice within myself, a lot of people expect a lot of things out of me and they don't expect a lot of things out of me that they're like, oh, wow. Right. Because I'm understanding that where I wouldn't take fault at, I take fault at. What I wouldn't stand up for, I stand up for now. When I say I hold ground to something, I hold ground to something. I stick to what I mean. Now, at one point in time in my life, I couldn't do that because, I think it was my own childhood and, how I felt about certain things and certain people, you know. Mm. Mm. But you know what? Happiness is the only thing that will multiply when I share it. I notice that with me, the new me, and I say the new me, the new mommy, the new sister, the new friend, the new cousin, this is even new to me. Because things that I would typically be so raw about, I'm just like, you know what, guy, you know what, that's on you. I ain't got time. It's a lot of people that I done cut off. A lot of people that I just, I love you. I really do. I love every one of my family members. Love everybody. But sometimes when we all go on a different path, we have to leave you there because you're not going to understand. And I know for a fact I'm definitely misunderstood a lot. In my opinion, that's my opinion. I feel like I'm misunderstood. But, you know, there are people who would understand me because I do go a little deep. I go too deep in my head, but I'm also learning how to control that too. Again, it's the new you versus the old. See, when you sit back and you have conversations with people, they be like, "Oh, remember so and so did this, ha 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 ha." And you can sit back and you can laugh about it and think that it's funny. But now that you was grown and you was an adult, you're like, "Yeah, that's not even something I'm really proud of." But then some things you have to just be like, you know what? I was young, I was crazy, and whatever the case may be, whatever it was, you know and they're always going to look at you like that in some cases. Now, some people who have grown in their own way will see the growth in you as well, but not everybody's the same. And then that's where the hard part comes in, because when you are a person who is what somewhat by yourself, and then you realize, like, so me, me drinking and being the silly person that I am, but it's supposed to intensify it. Of course, when I used to, of course, yeah, it intensified it, but now I don't. And it's like nobody fly. Oh well, I like the peace that I have. My children are getting into a flow of things with school starting. I have a child who started the middle school. That's a new world for her. I have little ones that are about to start preschool. That's a new world for them. I have a child that's getting ready to graduate high school, and she's definitely going into a whole new world, you know? And here I am, learning who I am, allowing God to work through me, allowing the things to unfold the way that they need to, and know that when I need a break, I can take that break. I don't need anyone to come in and tell me, da 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 da. No, if I go and wash clothes and I don't feel like folding them up after, I don't have to do it. If I just want a break, but I know that if I do that a lot, though, it can become a habit. So I understand the difference that when your body says, "Hey, you need to listen. I don't care, but you got 2.5 seconds to figure out what you're going to do, because if you don't do it, I'm going to help you do it." And so you have to say, "Yes, Captain." And that time that you have, that you sit back and you reevaluate, you think about how you can change things to better you. Like me, I have to set a better schedule for myself, because now that everyone is going into their new world as far as school is concerned, now here I am. Here I am. Oh, I have some things lined up. Oh, yes, I do. But now I have to take the opportunity and just sit here and say, I thank God for a lot of the trials and tribulations I went through. I thank God for those nights that I cried and I wanted to throw in the towel. But He told me, "Child, no, you ain't done yet. You're not done yet. You're not done yet." Like I said in the beginning, there's some people I had to cut off because, you know, there was a lot of things I started to see in my household that I was going through my own stuff personally, that I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention. And now I'm trying to correct it before my little caterpillars leave and fly away like little butterflies. I have four of them. And right now, I'm the one that they look up to every day. So if I'm mad, oh, guess how the house is going to be? Woo! It's going to be a hurricane, a tornado, a thunderstorm, and some rain. That's what it's going to be. And then here I am. I'm the volcano. And that's not really, really good seasons mixed up in here. So I had to learn to allow the old me to go and to transform myself into the new me. It's not easy, guys. It's not. It's not. I'm a single mom of four kids. It's not easy. And then it seems like it's very hurtful because you have no one in your corner. I felt like that for a long time, and it's not a comfortable feeling. It really isn't. But I'm here to tell you that you will get out of it. I can tell you that. If you believe, if you just sit and close your eyes and think about what it is that you love about yourself, what can you offer to the next person? All of these things. Every one of y'all are a talent. You have a God gift talent. Some of them, some of us abuse it, and it's sad because a lot of us don't even know that that's a gift that can be turned into something so positive. You know, we have to teach our children to follow our own mind and our own heart, and to believe that anything that you touch is golden. Walk with power, talk with power, have that attitude of power, because power is knowledge. Power is knowledge, baby. Like this Harriet Tubman, every great dreamer begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars to change the world. So, you're a dreamer. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to go. You know, so the first step, repair yourself, strengthen yourself. If you have to cry, you ain't weak, baby. You ain't weak. If somebody sit there and tell you, oh, that's a weak chick or that's a weak mother joker, no, you ain't weak. You just getting it out. People don't understand that when you cry, you saving lives. You saving lives when you cry, at least in my defense. We're saving lives. I'm not trying to sound like I'm kookalooku, but seriously, on a seriously note, when you cry, when you and I'm not saying boo hoo because he won't answer my text messages. No. Boo hoo, over some silly mess, or boo hoo, my child said my face looked crazy. Boo hoo hoo hoo. No, 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 no. I mean, when you feel like you are at your bottom, hmm, and you let it out, because now that's that time that you get on your knees and say, God, I am ready for the new me. Whatever I have to go through, allow me to go through it. I'm ready to remove the old and bring in the new. So that's with new within you, new within your house, new with wherever. There's gonna be somebody that ain't they not gonna flock with you no more. Because you want to know why? What you tolerated then is what you not going to tolerate now. Because you know where you've been. And you're like, I'm not trying to go there no more. I love you, but you know what? I wish nothing against you. No weapons formed shall prosper against you. And that's what I say to everybody, family, friend, or foe. There's some people we may never speak to again. And that's fine. But as long as you let them go with an open heart, you're always going to keep renewing yourself. Whew. I know. But single moms, single dads, even if you don't have any children and you have been through some very traumatic things, whether it was young, whether you are older, it doesn't matter. Now is the time to really, if you got to break down and go turn off your phone, turn off the computer, whatever it is that you have to do to rebuild yourself and say, I will bring more joy in my life through inspiration. I celebrate through my talents, through my creation. So trust the process, guys. Trust it. And now I can say this: it's gonna be some things that you ain't gonna be ready for, but if you really go outside and you just talk to God and just say, God, I'm ready. You gonna come across some tests, cause Lord of mercy, I have. And have I failed? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Am I still growing? Yes, I am. But am I more cautious and think and say, God, what's going on? Wait a minute. No, 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 no. This is not what I want to do. No. So that's when you go and you just say, mm-mm. Is this what it? You are paying more attention to your surroundings. There's a lot of things that you have to remove, distractions. Focus on what's important to you. Again, that's the new you. That wasn't the old you. The old you used to be like, yeah, this is a great idea. Perfect. Yeah, I want to do it. Sounds good. Right? Yeah. But now you realizing that whatever God given talent that you have, or any amazing creation that you can come up with, as long as you say, God, this is what I want to do, you have that blueprint. I have my blueprint. I have a foundation set for myself. I am now building the concrete that no one can tear me down. The new me cannot tear me down. It's like the three little pigs. The three little pigs. It was something of along the lines. One made it out of straw, one made it out of sticks, and one made it out of bricks. Well, guess what? I'm making mine out of bricks, honey, because ain't nothing gonna break this down. I've come too far. And yes, he's giving it all back to me. He's giving it all back to me. Hallelujah. Yes, he is. He's giving it all back to me and then some. And guess what? I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to share mine. I'm going to share my story. I'm going to share my energy, my love to those that deserve it and the ones that God brings forth to me. I just want y'all to know that I understand. I really do. When you start to change and you start to become the shining, dazzling diamond in the sky, and you stand outside and you see that diamond, that star just shining like a diamond, excuse me, shining like a diamond, and you just say, that is you. That is you. But guess what? Your whole aura is gonna light up just like that diamond. You just got to keep putting more work, and the more work you put into it, the lighter your bright, the light, the more, I'm sorry. The more you have faith, the brighter your light will become. I'm going to tell you, like I said, have I been tested? Yes, I have. Have I failed it? Yes, I have, like I said before. But you're going to come through those because it's a cycle, because you're going down a beautiful, beautiful pathway. You hear the oceans, you hear the birds, you hear children playing, you hear all this stuff. But then you hear the bebop music or the stuff that you used to engage with, and now you're just like, no, I don't want to have no parts in that. Mm-mm. Or you might do it, and then when you get in there, you're like, nope, not about to do it. Nope, you back up. But sometimes when you back up, you still come into a trial. But ain't nothing compared to what you would have went to if you would have went down that other path, you know? So I'm just letting y'all know that I understand that when the new versus the old, people cannot accept the new. They only see the old in you. They don't see how you're flourishing. But you know what? Don't worry about it, because those ones that have been in that same boat as us, we all gonna link up together some way. If not in this lifetime, maybe another lifetime. I don't know. But just know that you ain't the only one going through this tug and war like, oh, wow, I'm really alone. No, you're not. The rest of us are getting it together. The rest of us are getting it together. I promise you. You like the three little pigs. Now it's time for you to build your house, your foundation with them bricks. Build your temple. Build it and stand firm, but do it with love. Do it with care. There's no reason to pass judgment towards anybody. There's no reason to have hate. If you still have any of those feelings within inside of you, it's not going to work. You got to get deeply rooted so you can glow. So when you walk into that room, anybody that has darkness over them, your light is way powerful. Now, not all the time. Some of them can be so dark, so dark, so dark that sometimes they have to be able to press through that darkness just to see the light. And it's okay because they still expect you to be the old. But you're like, no, I'm sorry. I got to keep on going. I'll see you on the next train. So, with that being said, folks, with that being said, you know, always remember happiness is the only thing that multiplies when you share it. Love you.